What's up, nerds? It's Tuesday. I thought I started this vlog yesterday, and I did film a clip yesterday, but I did not film an intro. So I will insert that clip here.
My lighting is crap, but I wanted some Dixie for my vlog. Say hello. Just my baby. I bore her. I'm halfway through Bright Eyes. Is that the name of the book? And I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would, actually. It's kind of like a friendship to hate to love romance, and I'm enjoying the writing. Nothing's really bothering me, and that's exciting because I was like kind of burnt out on male-female romances, so it's nice to be enjoying one. And yeah, I think I'm gonna finish that today. I made a little bit of progress on Fat Girl on a Plane, and so far it's fine. It's not like blowing me away or anything, but it's like nothing has pissed me off, so that's good. But say goodnight, Dixie, isn't she? I love her so much.
Isn't my dog adorable, even in bad lighting? I think so. I love her so much. But anyway, I also filmed this clip of a thing, me making myself laugh, so I'll insert that here. Hello, it's Tuesday and I'm watching Aprilis Maximus's breeding vlog, and she just unboxed a Court of Frost and Starlight, and it was some box, I think, for YA Chronicles, and there was a button on it that said my mate, my mate, my mate, and I just started laughing because, like, I was thinking about how when I read ACOWAR, I haven't read ACOFAST yet, but when I read ACOWAR, I was so annoyed with the overuse of the word mate. Like, I was just like, can we please stop saying mate? It's driving me nuts. But now I'm thinking it's an amazing drinking game if you want to die. So be careful, kids. Imagine if you took even just a sip of alcohol every time the word mate is used in ACOWAR. You would end up with alcohol poisoning. Like, no doubt about it. You would. This is not an update, but I just thought of that and wanted to put it in the vlog because it made me laugh. So, please don't try that drinking game. I know I was laughing, but I think that you could really, really die. So don't do it. But I know that all I did last week was complain about how I felt like shit. But this week, I feel like a different type of shit. I think I'm getting the flu because my whole body is achy. And I'm cold. And then I'm hot. And then I'm cold. And then I'm hot. So right now I'm freezing. And I just like need to not be sick because I have a readathon next week, and I want to be able to read all the books on my TBR, which I hope I can film this week. I don't even know how I caught it. Hopefully maybe it's just a one-day thing. Fingers crossed, but I'm almost done with Starry Eyes. I'm still working my way through The Way You Make Me Feel, A Very Large Expanse of Sea, and Running with Lions. I would like to be reading Running with Lions right now, but I'm just watching book 2 because I feel like crap. So when will these vlogs not be depressing? I don't know. So anyway, that's the update. I wanted to film an intro since I forgot to do that yesterday, even though I thought I had, but yeah. I'll see you in the next. I'm going to try not to film another clip until I've finished a friggin' book. Okay? I figured I'd do a different angle today because I always go from here. So now I'm going from here because I don't ever update anywhere other than at work. But I finished Starry Eyes. It's Wednesday, by the way. I finished Starry Eyes when I got home from work yesterday, but I didn't update because I had taken some drugs. And I feel much better today, by the way. I think I might have just been dehydrated yesterday. So I do feel way better today. Blessed. But Starry Eyes is a friendship to enemies to lovers book, and I really liked it. It's very sex positive. There's very explicit talk of using condoms. I really like that part. I want to say that the love interest, Lennon, was biracial, but because I listened to an audiobook, I think I missed what he's mixed with. But his mom, he has two moms, and then his dad was present too. I think the dad might have been Arab. I'm not sure. I suck. But Zori's mom is Korean, but she's not mixed because her mom actually like adopted her. But it was really, really good, and I really enjoyed it. I ended up giving it 4 stars. But they ended up having a hike in the woods together, and the kiss was super hot. It was a very good romance. I had lost all my faith in male-female romances, but now I want to read her other book, Alex Approximately now, because I really, really like this one. But today my goal is to finish Running with Lions. Like that's just my only goal. So that's what I'm going to do now. I really want to finish all the books I've started this week so I can focus the rest of the month on reading just queer books for Pride, and hopefully I will be able to accomplish that. But I've been watching all the BookCon vlogs and hauls because FOMO, even though I would hate BookCon. I could tell just by looking at BookCon that I would hate it. But, you know, I still wanted to be there. I don't know how, because I hate crowds, but hopefully ALA is way more chill than BookCon. Otherwise, I could have a panic attack in New Orleans. We'll see. But that's it. That's it for now. I am going to read Running with Lions now, and I'm going to try not to update again unless I have a thing to comment on about the book or if I finish it. Okay, so I haven't finished Running with Lions yet, but there is something I'm really loving about this book that I want to mention, and I'm scared that I'll forget to mention it if I don't say it now. And this is a great job not only of showing male friendships and sensitive boys, but also that boys have body issues too, and that's totally valid. And I think that that's so not often seen in YA books about boys. They're always trying to be the macho guy, and it's just really refreshing to see this boy who's like, you know, staring in the mirror and questioning his appearance and being open with his friends about his issues and stuff like that. It's just a really refreshing take on the male experience. And yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to say. I am now 64% of the way through it, and it's really picked up in the second half. The romance is really cute. It just took too long to get there. Even though I like slow burn romances, I don't know why. Maybe it's all the sports references. I did start to skim when he was like really explaining the soccer. Even though I like watching soccer, I don't really like reading about it explained to me. So yeah, that's my update. Hopefully the next update will either be me swooning about something cute or me finishing the book. It's me 2 pages later. I just have to read this because it's just making me so happy. You're beautiful. Sebastian rolls his eyes. Guys aren't. Hey, Amir cuts in. Guys are beautiful and girls are handsome. Words aren't gender specific. Don't be some jock asshole about this. My heart. He didn't have to call him an asshole, but it's true. It's so true. I don't know if I was allowed to read that since this is an arc, but don't tell anybody. Okay? Okay. Hello. It is still Wednesday evening, and I finished Running with Lions this morning, but I didn't update you then because to stay on brand, I have to only update at work, right? Just kidding. I was going to sleep, but I ended up enjoying it a lot. I'm wondering if the reason I thought it was so slow at the beginning was because of my reading slump. But I ended up giving it 4.5 stars, and I do have a review for it on Goodreads because it was a NetGalley book, so I had to write a review. But it was just like so refreshing to read about a boy with body issues and boys that are sensitive and don't make fun of each other for being sensitive. So highly, highly recommend. By the time this goes up, it's already out. It came out June 7th. So definitely recommend that you pick that up for Pride Month. Next, my goal is to finish The Way You Make Me Feel. Ideally, I could finish that and A Very Large Expanse of Sea tonight because I'm halfway through both of them. But there's more book expo vlogs going up, so I've kind of been watching those. But we'll see. We'll see. But that's the goal for today. And hopefully I will complete it because I'm really trying to finish all the books I'm currently reading so I can focus on queer books the rest of the month. But yeah, that's the update for now. I'll see you in the next one. Y'all, if you haven't read a Maureen Goo book, you need to. She's so funny. And at first in this book, the main character was kind of bothering me because she was kind of judgy of other girls. But like, I'm on page 164 and she's growing a lot in it. And she's just hilarious. And the love interest is very swoon-worthy and adorable and sweet. So, yeah, I think I'm going to finish this tonight. Like, I really hope that I do. So, that's just my update while I'm reading. Because I'm sure you saw me laughing in the B-roll. Although it'll be sped up when I edit it. But, yeah, she's so funny. You have to read her books. I haven't read her first one yet, but I Believe in a Thing Called Love and The Way You Make Me Feel have both been top notch. Though I Believe in a Thing Called Love is a bit over the top ridiculous, but I think if you know that going in and that's what you're expecting, you'll like it more. But yeah, that's my update. Okay, I just finished The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Goo and I loved it. I'm guessing the reason I was struggling is definitely because of my reading slump, because I ended up liking both of the books that were taking me so long to read. So hopefully this means I'm well and truly out of my reading slump. God bless. But if you've never read Maureen Goo books, I know I already said this, but seriously, she's so underrated. Her books are so good. Her and Emma Mills both write really great stories with families. The father and daughter in this reminded me a lot of Keith and Veronica Mars. Like, the book is nothing like Veronica Mars, but I don't know, their relationship and the mother's absence, I don't know, it just kind of brought that Keith and Veronica, like, closeness and vibe to me. But did I even say what this book is about? It's about a girl who gets in trouble in school and is forced to work on her dad's food truck with her enemy from school. And the dad is just so cool. The dad in the I Believe in a Thing Called Love was also amazing. And I just think everyone should read her books. And now I'm going to try and finish A Very Large Expanse of Sea. And then I also have to pick an audiobook that I want to listen to while I do laundry later. But it has to be queer. But I have a lot on my Scribd app, so it should be okay. But that's my update for now. See you in the next one. Bye.
She wants. Like, I'm sitting here reading and she's just staring at me. What do you want, Dixie? Tell me. Tell me. Uh-oh. Vicious attack. Oh no. Are y'all scared? She gonna get me. there, baby? What are you doing? Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? Annoyed by my reading. She just stuck her head. She's very needy today. All I want to do is read, but I have to scratch her butt. That's a commitment I made when I rescued her.
So I'm at 77% with A Very Large Expanse of Sea. And honestly, the angst, I don't know how much more I can handle. The angst. Like, the Muslim aspect of it is so intriguing and sad and well written and thought provoking. And then there's the romance that's figuratively driving me nuts. It was insta love, and it's just so much angst. And I know that's her thing. I just think I may have outgrown it. But the Muslim aspect after 9/11 is just so eye-opening, you know? But the angst. The angst. I have my light right here, trying to provide some kind of light, because I put it down here and it looked like I had a spotlight on me. So I'm just gonna roll with it. I don't even care. But I just finished A Very Large Expanse of Sea. Gave it 3 stars. Guys, the angst in this book is honestly so overwhelming that had it not been Tahara Mafi, I don't know if I would have finished it. And I mean, I realized when I reread the Shatter Me series in March that those were a lot angstier than I remembered. So I've clearly evolved as a reader. But this was especially frustrating because the Muslim aspect of it, of a post 9/11 America for a girl who wears a hijab, was so interesting and important, and the romance just overpowered it. Like, I wish there had been more. If you guys don't know what it's about a girl in 2002 who wears a hijab, starts at a new school, joins a breakdancing club, and meets this boy. There was like probably 20% breakdancing, 20% commentary on being Muslim in 2002, and 60% ridiculously over the top angst with this boy she barely knew. If you liked Edward and Bella's relationship and you still like it today, you might like this romance, because it was just, I was trying to figure out why they were so head over heels for each other when they barely spent any time together. And I mean, I realize I'm 34 and I'm not the demographic, but teens aren't stupid. So I don't know. I might be just outgrowing Tahara Mafi, but the Muslim aspect was really interesting and I enjoyed that part of it. I wish there had been way more of that and way more breakdancing. I wish it had been 80% breakdancing and Muslim commentary and 20% romance. Or no romance at all. I mean, I understand why the romance had to be in it, though. I don't understand why it had to be so fucking angsty. Anyway, I just got 2 books in the mail, so I'm going to open those for you guys and show them to you, because I think those are fun in vlogs, but I have to go get them, so you'll be right back. I did film a haul today, but I had to cut it short, because you'll see if you watch the vlog, or the haul, it should be up by now. You'll know I cut it short for my dog, because she was like losing her shit. Here's my 2 packages. This first one's from Amazon. I know what these are, but you don't. Okay, finally, the first book I have is Running with Lions by Julian Winters. You know, I finished this earlier in the week, so I ordered it because I liked it so much. And funny, wise, and ridiculously romantic. It hit me right in the heart. But this book is hella queer, okay? Like, literally, they're basically all gay, except for the girl. Although, I mean, she could be, but she doesn't say it in the book. And this one has a pull tab. So, thanks. Oh, this is from Barnes & Noble. They had an exclusive edition. So I got Save the Date by Morgan Matson. And I have started this because I had an arc of it that I did not finish. Because I failed. I got a smiley. I have been very hit or miss with Morgan Matson. in the past. But I went ahead, it smells good. I went ahead and ordered this because it's signed, first edition. And I really like the doggy on the cover. And apparently there's something inside and a doggy on the back cover. Although I did not like her last book really at all. And that had a lot of dogs on the cover, but there's a comic strip that her mom writes like in the book. Look, how cute is this dog? If y'all haven't caught on by now, dogs are my life. I would seriously take a bullet for a dog that I just met. So, yeah, I love dogs. Animals in general are top notch. I don't like people all that much. I like you all. Anywho, that's it for now. I'll see you in the next clip.
Hello, it is now Sunday at 3:50 a.m. and a fun thing happened. I'm working tonight, and you know when I realized that I was supposed to be at work? At 11 o'clock when I was supposed to be here. So that was a fun wake up. Thank God my dad came and got my dog to take her out, because otherwise I probably would have slept through it. Anyway, I did not update yesterday, but I did finish, I started and finished the Tea Dragon Society, which was so cute, and I want a tea dragon so bad. I don't even drink tea, but I will drink tea for those dragons. And I was reading it, and I kept showing the pictures to my dad, and he's like, they're not that cute. I'm like, you're dead inside. I do have the book, so I'll show it when I wrap all the books that I finish up, but I don't have it with me. And so now, today's the first day of Queer Lit. The Queer Lit Readathon, my TBR will be linked, I think, there. And I've already changed my TBR. I've decided to read Bingo Love by T. Franklin instead of Giantes, just because Hoopla had it and I've been wanting to read it for a while, so I just grabbed it and I'm reading it right now. I'll be done with it tonight, and I'm like, I think about halfway through The Brightsiders, which is the group book, and that one's like good, very diverse, but it's kind of depressing too. So not like overly depressing, it's just like her parents and her girlfriend are so like horrid, but her band members are awesome. It's like a found family type of book. But yeah, so that's the update for now. I am working a 12-hour shift, so I'll be here for another 7 hours. So I'm thinking that I'll probably finish The Brightsiders and Bingo Love today before the shift is over. And after that, I'm starting Darius the Great Is Not Okay, because that's the one I'm really, really excited for. And he's going to be at ALA, so I want to have his book read before I meet him. But yeah, that's the update for now. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Y'all, I just finished Bingo Love, and it was so good. Please read it. It's on Hoopla, if you have Hoopla. It's so good. 5 stars. I also finished The Brightsiders. That was not as good. 3 stars. But I'll wrap up everything when I get home. I'm gonna go cry now. It was so good.
To close out the vlog, I just wanted to wrap up real quick what I completed. I completed Starry Eyes by Jim Bennett, which I gave 4 stars. I completed Running with Lions by Julian Winters, which I gave 4.5 stars. I completed The Tea Dragon Society by Katie O'Neill, which I gave 5 stars. I completed The Way You Make Me Feel by Maureen Gu, which I think I gave 5 stars, but I honestly can't remember. And I completed A Very Large Expanse of Sea by Tara Mafi, which I gave 3 stars. And then I completed 3 other books that I'm going to talk about in my next vlog because they were for the Queer Lit Readathon. So I hope I mentioned everything. If you want to hear my thoughts, they were in the vlog. So that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!